Today I'm going to give you tips on how to develop a powerful personal branding strategy. Welcome to Business and Life Advice with Atani Advisors. My name is Achimba Atani. I'm an angel investor and attorney. Today we're going to dive right into how to create a powerful personal branding strategy. First, you have to identify what is your unique value proposition, UVP. So what sets you apart? What draws people to you? What are your personal strengths? What are your personal weaknesses, right? Where are you from? Who are you able to communicate with well? It doesn't have to be somebody in your necessary demographic. Maybe I'm really able to communicate with this people, but I'm not that type of person. But for some reason, you have a great connection. So what is your unique value proposition? Focus on what you can offer, right? What makes you special to the market? What can you do better than others, faster than others, cheaper than others, right? So better, faster, cheaper. Those are the three angles you're going to be looking at when you're presenting or really boiling down what is it that is unique that you can offer. Are you a problem solver, critical thinking? Do you look at things from a different frame context? Right? Are you great at gathering information other people can't gather? Are you a really good connector? Like, do you know a ton of people and you know how to put people in the room? Just really dive into what's your core strengths and also what are your core weaknesses. Next is something I think people miss when they are doing branding. They're trying to talk to everyone, but that's the worst way. You need to identify your target audience, your messaging, your concepts, your vision. It must be targeted towards them. Right? Those are the people who you're speaking with. That's who you want to develop your brand with. I know Nike is ubiquitous, right? There's a ton of brands which everybody knows. You don't need to do that in order to have a great brand, especially if you're starting out or you're a small business. The best thing is to have your brand in the minds of your target customers, right? Or your customers. They're the most important. Focus your efforts on your messaging to them, not to the broad world. So really identify who it is that you want to message, who it is that you want to work with, who it is that you want to influence. Speak directly to them. Forget that anybody else is in the room. You're communicating directly with them, and that's going to make them accept your message more. It's going to make your message clearer to them because you're not trying to communicate to 10 different types, right? Clarify your brand values and mission. Why are you doing this? We're talking about strong brands. So I'm not talking about something that just lasts 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, right? Or they can really produce this. Hey, we go to this company because they produce it in this type of way and we see where they're going. We want to be part of that story. So what are the principles that guide your actions? Because your personal brand is going to transition to your professional brand. It's going to transition if you run a company to your business brand. If you're a leader, to your organization's brand. So what are the principles and guidelines that drive what makes you say yes to things and no to other things? Next, branding is about awareness and reputation. Your target audience must know about you. That's a clear thing that's required in branding. Do they know who you are? Do they know what you do? Right? And then you must consistently remind them and tell them, this is what we do, this is how we do it, this is why we do it. So you're constantly reminding them who you are, what you do, and you're building that reputation. One of the best ways to do that is through action and execution. Make them feel overjoyed when they work with you, because even better than them knowing you, them being excited to work with you to the point where they want to shout your name from the rooftops and say, this company is great at this, and I trust this company. Why? Because now they're vouching for you and they are putting your reputation in the marketplace. And they're telling everybody, you should trust them. This is how they perform. This is how they perform for me. This is how they perform for you. So really focusing on delivering and building that reputation is going to help with your awareness, because other people are going to start talking about you behind closed doors, in public. This is going to be really important for you to have a strong personal brand. Next, if you're trying to be faster or better, one of the best things you can do is position yourself as a thought. If you're trying to say, hey, my brand value is one of the things is we're cheaper, we're easier than the rest, then you're not necessarily have to position yourself as a thought leader. It's, hey, I compete on price. But if you're competing on speed or you're competing on being better, higher quality, then really position yourself as a thought leader, saying, hey, we know what's going on, we know the trends, we understand the problem the best, we know how to solve it the best. So putting out blogs, videos, anything, white paper that can help people understand this person or this company really knows what they're talking about. And that's going to help you build your personal brand. And you can start that even if you work at a company already, right? Let's say you're not leading a department. Start writing on this, whatever you're doing or where you aspire to go. And that can even help your bosses or the manager see, wait, this person's special. I see they're really taking a lot of interest in it. And that's going to raise the boat of the company, because they're going to associate your name with the company's name. But even more so, it's still yours. Still yours. There's some legal things you may want to look into around that. If you're using company's laptop, then it might be theirs. But this is something you can develop, that personal brand, so if you can take it with you whichever company you go, or if you open up your own shop. Speak at conferences, write in industry publications, host webinars. Really position yourself as a speaker, as a thought leader, as somebody who contributes to the thoughts and the mindset of this whole industry. Next, Focus on personal growth. You always have to learn, right? Especially if you want to be faster or better. You always have to constantly learn because people are going to catch up even if you have a 1 mile lead and you're just slow down and you're hey, I'm top of my game. People eventually going to catch up. Things change, standards change, technology changes. So always being on top in always being on top and investing in personal development, just like this, watching videos like this, right? Reading, writing, going to conferences, getting a mentor, advisor, coach. These things will help you continue to grow and continue to stay top of your game. Next, be consistent. Be clear in your message, be consistent, always doing the thing that you promised that you would do. Constantly showing up on time, constantly showing up at the high level that you want to be, or constantly being fast, or constantly being cheap, or constantly being better. Right? Be consistent. Next, leverage testimonials and social proof. So as much as possible, get feedback, document it, and post that and show people the reviews you received. Right? That's why we go to certain restaurants, because they're reviewed so highly. We'll wait 1 hour for one restaurant and won't even enter another one that doesn't have a lot. So build up that social proof, build up that those testimonials is going to help you go. But because you made it to the end, I have 2 more bonuses for you. One is measure and adjust. So everything you're doing, measure. Hey, am I hearing more people talk about me? Am I getting more leads, meaning more business coming in the door? Are people willing to pay more? Find a metric, a measure that shows that you are going closer to your vision. Then if it's not going, adjust what you're doing, right? So you're measuring it so you know if things are going right or wrong, and then you're adjusting so you can continue scaling forward. Be open to feedback and be willing to adjust. This is about you becoming better and having a great brand. The last one is to stay committed. So many brands took a while to develop. People often quit before the brand really takes hold. Stay committed. Keep being consistent, keep showing up, keep giving your unique value, especially if you're developing and growing and reading and learning and going to conferences. It's going to break for you. It's going to break. I know it gets frustrating at sometimes, but you will see. I'll tell you, the results don't happen in the first 10 days, 1 month. It really shows year after year, and you start seeing, wow, I'm going so far ahead of my peers and the people who were in my circle. And you're going to be able to take care of your family, take care of the community. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Business and Life Advice with Atani Advisors. My name is Achimba Atande. Which tip stood out to you the most? Write it down in the comments. Or if you have a tip that you think I should have included, please let me know as well. I look forward to reading that. God bless. I hope you have a phenomenal day.